Now, developing news to tell you about tonight, that cold storage facility in Boyle Heights, it's now in the hands of private contractors. This is what it looked like less than 1 hour ago. The roof scorched, walls completely gone, and private firefighters still spraying water into the building.
After burning for a week, millions of pounds of food now thawed and rotting, and cleanup still days away from even starting. CBS LA's Nicole Comstock is in Boyle Heights tonight, where the stench is inescapable.
As the sun sets behind the burned food storage facility in Boyle Heights, the putrid smell of rotting food slightly subsides with the temperature, but the stench is still spreading.
The sewer was smelling really, really bad, and usually that only happens after the rain. So I tend to think that's from that.
Virginia Mendez says it's not so bad, so long as she keeps the windows closed on the family home her father bought in 1956.
My peace of mind is here.
But this is a resilient little lady, and a tough one too. Just take a look at the sign on her door.
Leave me alone, I'm fine.
But this community isn't leaving her alone. In fact, she just got another care package.
The most vulnerable do not have access to vehicles or, frankly, information.
Cassandra Sanchez is the board chairwoman for the East LA YMCA. This evening, their response teams brought air purifiers, masks, food, and water to the homes closest to the disaster, when the working class families are actually home.
We want to ensure that people are walking away retaining dignity and not having to stand in long lines and go through bureaucracies.
9 days after the fire started at the Lineage cold food storage facility, which feeds millions in a large supply chain across greater LA, the LA Fire Department finally turned the mess back over to the owners and operators. Lineage has hired private firefighters and a restoration company, but we're told they won't be able to go into the building until Monday to start removing the tons upon tons of slowly spoiling food.
We are witnessing an environmental health disaster.
St. John's Community Health says its clinics will now be doing lung exams for the people breathing in the toxic air. And there's another concern on the horizon. Rats are reportedly moving in at night to feast on the food. Virginia says just the thought of it is giving her the creeps.
About the rat situation, how's that going to help? They're going to be wandering into the neighborhood and into the houses?
Hopefully not.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Well, Lineage says they do have plans for disinfection, odor, and pest control after this disaster. They also plan on using airtight containers and trailers to eventually transport all of the spoiled food and burned debris out of this neighborhood and to another location. Reporting live in Boyle Heights, Nicole Comstock, CBS LA.
Nicole, thank you.